As a numerologist, I find nothing more life affirming than being in alignment with numeric ascension light codes. Every number has a universal resonance and becomes a sacred portal to the understanding of energy. But by the time this numeric energy intelligence descends to Earth, their power has been considerably diluted by conventional 3D consciousness interpretations. There are several examples of this or these distortions we can examine the number 13, 666, and even the number 4. Throughout the Dark Ages, their definitions were distorted and abused to manipulate the masses. Hello and welcome. I'm Sara Bachmeier, the author of Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and the sequel, The Path of a Wounded Healer. Liberation is for the asking. But current times have allowed us to activate the wisdom of divine alchemy, and we can trust the information that these powerful light codes deliver. They are called Ascension numbers. Now, just to review, Ascension numbers are a series of 4 or more anomalies, and angel numbers are a combination of 3 numbers, like 111. And okay, then Ascension number would be 1111 or 2222. I've talked about this in a previous video, so this is just a reminder. But these numbers are significant because those who are awakening to their true nature are instantly pulled out of the material 3D matrix and into the divine every time that they appear. To understand their intendment, we must believe in the power that dwells outside of time, in the realm of all possibilities. We must believe in the consensus that time really doesn't exist. Clocks exist. Time is just a collective, agreed upon construct. We have taken distance, one rotation of the Earth and one orbit of the Sun, divided it up into segments, then given those segments labels with meaning. While it has its uses in the material world, we have been programmed to live our lives by this numeric construct as if it were real. We have confused our shared construct with something that is tangible, and thus many of us have become addicts of time. I'm guilty, although I'm taking measures to change that. Being a slave to time keeps us anchored in the third dimensional matrix. When we begin to experience life outside of the walls of time, we allow ourselves to visit the realm of magic, mystery, mythology, and imagination. Numbers are used to construct time as a tool to help ground us into the material world, but so often we forget that our true nature is triggered by our intuition and our inner knowing. The more we tune into our higher self, the less we are reliant on time. Since time is a tool, we can learn to bend, expand, and even travel outside of its construct. Angel and ascension numbers are meant to remind us that there is a deeper meaning to life. When we see 1111, we no longer review it as a timetable, but rather a message from the universe and the higher realms. In that moment, we are instantly transported to a higher dimension. The illusion that time rules our life doesn't have to be solid reality, because the truth is we allow time to rule our lives. There is a place where time is useful, but the angels, they want to remind us to find a balance between the third, fourth, and fifth dimensional rules. Every dimension has its own set of guidelines, rules, and sacred order. The angels want you to tread lightly and not get caught up in the material programming. Only awakened or awakening souls recognize angel numbers. Do you remember a time in your life when you didn't yet perceive number sequences? I do. Um, but they've been around, just waiting for us to explore and express them. Now, of course, there was a period, believe it or not, when digital technology had not been discovered and people relied on the rising and the setting of the sun and the moon to trigger their time of day and month. But during that period, we were more in touch with nature and we lived within the natural laws of the universe. Numbers have been here for a very long time. They just have not been needed by the angels to break the matrix. Now, as our technical world takes over, our angels and guides have found a contemporary way of getting our attention. Now, we needed a break in our technical system to create a portal for the unseen to intervene and to trigger our memory toward why we are here. Angel numbers are ever so present now in our daily lives. Ascension numbers like 1111 are perceived as a glitch in the matrix, reminding us of our divinity. There are several types of number sequences that our guides and angels use to get our attention, and each has a specific meaning that occurs when they appear. At the beginning of our awakening, it's common to start with witnessing angel numbers. And when you're diligently working toward raising your energy, you'll begin to see ascension light codes. We often wonder what the significance of the meaning is behind these ominous symbols and signs. After a length of time on your spiritual journey, it becomes commonplace to witness these signs and learn that every individual has a unique relationship to these sightings. There is never a one size fits all when it comes to deciphering a spiritual meaning within angel and ascension numbers. Numbers are surrounded by vibrational energy, communicating with the greater frequency of the universe. The meaning of the numbers that you see are in direct alignment with your energy at the precise moment that you witness them. In general, when you gratify these numbers, it brings you closer to achieving your goals when you can acknowledge the fact that they are the medium between the supreme soul and the human mind. But what do they mean? Sometimes they show up just to get our attention, and sometimes they show up to deliver a specific message. The energy of numbers is in relationship to your connection with the divine. So let's take a look at what they could mean for you. We'll start with the basic 111. This is a signal from the universe that you're in alignment with higher energy. It comes in the form of a numeric message from the angels and your guides that an awakening has occurred. It is a symbol of divine expression that leads you to explore creative adventures and even audience. When this sign enters your field, notice the energy flowing through your body. Take a deep breath and release love from your heart. Okay, angel number 222. This is a sign that your relationships are balanced or need attention. If your relationships are more superficial than spiritual, then it's time to make an adjustment. And this could mean maybe deleting gossip from your conversations. The giving and receiving aspects of your life needs to be more in balance, or it's time to take your romantic relationship to the next level. When you witness these numbers, allow the energy from your crown chakra to flow down the left side of your body, up through the right side, and back out the crown chakra. And do this several times but ending with a deep breath that fills your core center. Try that and see if that helps decipher the message for you. Okay, angel number 333. This is a sign that your angels and guides are watching over you. They are taking you up to the next level. So align with their energy, and you will be guided to the next course of action. Nurture and communicate with them through prayer, meditation, mantras, and physical gestures, um, such as planting a garden, lighting a candle, incense, music, dance, etc. It is a playful energy, so have fun with this one. 444. I always reviewed these numbers as a sign of protection. Something beyond your senses is occurring, and we need not worry because we are divinely protected. Surround yourself at this moment with white, gold, or violet light to help your angels intercede on your behalf. And don't forget to thank them. Angel number 555. A shift, change, and clarification that you have been asking for is finally here. This number sequence is a notification that you're ready to go to the next level. The inner work that you have been doing is being reflected in the outside world. The universe is in the process of arranging people, places, things, circumstances, events to match your new vibration. Angel number 666. Peace, harmony, and health are ready to take the place of any suffering, confusion, and hardship that you've endured. Claim peace, harmony, and health on earth for yourself and all sentient beings. This is the sign for self-love to reflect from the outside world. So allow the universe to comfort you in whatever form comes your way. Become receptive and open to receive. 777, angel number. Magic, mystery, and miracles all reside within the realm of possibility. This symbol rectifies any doubts that the unseen world or guides or angels needs logic to work in your favor. If you have been overly intellectual, then tune out the mind and open to your intuition. Find balance in your daily routine to allow both qualities equal favor. Your mind will become even sharper when it finds symmetry in both mind and heart, intellect, and intuition. Angel number 888. Do you desire abundance in your life? This does not solely refer to money or finances. This points to your deep desire to attract more of something that you love or what brings you comfort and peace. As above, so below. See if your inner world reflects your outer reality. When you see this sign, open your crown chakra and allow the light to flow through you in the form of a vertical infinity symbol. And always release the light back out your crown chakra. Angel number 999. Closure is paramount to prepare for new horizons. Make amends, clean out your closet, purify your intentions, let go of the past, do whatever is necessary to bring peace into the present moment. The number 9 promotes personal ascension through integrity. It is a sign that you need to prepare for a new chapter in your life. Does an individual inventory sound good to you? This is the time to do a personal inventory and put your affairs in order and get ready for extraordinary blessings. There are ways to disconnect from the time construct of your reality. Practice turning off your alarm clock at night and ask your higher self to wake you up when you desire. And you need to trust your intuition. I haven't personally used an alarm clock for over 30 years, and I always wake up at the exact time that I need to, so I know that this works. Whenever you're stressed out about not having enough time for everything on your to-do list, take a deep breath and envision everything getting done perfectly. Don't look at the clock. Allow your intuition to guide you from one task effortlessly, from one task to the other. And before you know it, everything will be accomplished perfectly and in divine timing. You can start organizing your life by priority to your well-being. Don't worry about not having enough days in the week. You can start with 3 priorities and ask your higher self to help you organize your time and your life to make it happen. You may have to make a few adjustments, but keep an open mind and make the necessary changes that need to happen. Keep motivated and don't give up. There are other playful ways to change the power of time constructs to your life. I've been using color healing for years, and I have a segment in my book, Egyptian Numerology Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, called The Power of Color. Several decades ago, I learned to look at the 7 days of the week like a rainbow. Each day is assigned a color, and each color represents a concept, an important concept of my life, my reality. Instead of looking at the week as being the 1/4 of the month, it becomes a day of celebration. Check it out. The power of color is in the chapter of the 7 sacred powers. And I list my key concepts and the meaning of colors. You can always redo it so that it reflects your life and the important aspects that you want to pay attention to daily. So before you know it, everything gets done, and everything gets done in a playful, colorful way. Remember that presence is a portal to timelessness. You don't measure it, you be with it, you become one with it. I've spoken about angel and ascension numbers being a direct tear in the time 3D matrix, but another version of this reality is your birth time, date, and the arithmancy of your birth name. These important documents are not just identity labels, unless, of course, you want them to be. The numbers surrounding your entry into our world are frequencies from the other realm beyond your 5 senses. They are portals of vital information about you personally. In Egyptian numerology, your time, day, and month of birth tells us the gifts that you chose to be born with. And I have a pre-recorded course on my website describing these time portals. They're called your quintessence code, your time of birth, your soul urge, which is your day of birth, and your achievement number, your day and month of birth. These 3 gateways are specifically helpful and relate to the areas of your life that need to be nurtured, developed, and expressed. And when you get a private reading with me, I cover 7 major areas formed by your soul to help navigate your spiritual journey. A reading confirms, encourages, and challenges you to remember who you are and what your soul directive is in this incarnation. Your life path is only one of these categories. Although very interesting, it is only a path. What you do with it is what most people want to know. It is similar to astrology and your sun sign. You can identify with it, but where do you take it? You don't have to use your date of birth as a marker in time. I encourage you to use it to go beyond the 3rd and 4th dimension and allow it to guide you into and through the 5th dimension. This is the basis for Egyptian numerology, to awaken your divinity and step out of old programming. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you desire daily motivation, please join our Egyptian Numerology Facebook group or subscribe to my weekly newsletter off my website. We would love to have you join our tribe. You can learn more about Egyptian numerology on my website at www.egyptiannumerology.org. And I've also listed some familiar links that I've mentioned in this video below. So check that out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month. and I will post another video soon. Namaste.